on the LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The host, Stevie, is what I've been seeing here with my other host, mi familia. The bloodline right here, baby. It runs through this blood, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me go ahead and introduce, of course. He is the Philly himself, because he's psycho. He is the DOM of podcasting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
That is, of course, our brother, South Philly Psycho. Dog, what is going on?
What is... Oh, shit, I ain't gonna talk.
Here we go.
Bloodline coming. Chamber was good. Back with the fam. Let's fucking go!
That is right. Oh.
Every time. Got chills. Look at the goosebumps.
That's right.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? And of course, our tribal chief, ladies and gentlemen, last night, I'll let this video play.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
Gotta acknowledge the tribal chief right here. Of course, Devin. Acknowledge him, baby. Because last night, one of the greatest stories of all time. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, our tribal chief, Devin, LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast. What is going on, my tribal chief?
The Professor Ivan. Thank you. Thank you. What's good? What's good?
Hey, Justin, what's happening?
I appreciate the invite. Appreciate the hospitality. I was the host last night. Now you coming in, being the host for Sunday afternoon. Oh my God, thank you, bro. I can't wait, man. It's the trio. We're back.
It's the triple threat.
The triple threat. Karaoke, a podcast too. Karaoke, but man,
I love the song. We're known for a song or two.
You got any requests? Leave them in the live chat. We got you.
That's right. Here on this lovely Sunday afternoon, because we couldn't hold it. We couldn't wait. We just needed to talk about what happened 24 hours ago with this incredible event.
And there ain't no football on. There's that too.
True. There is no football, but man, let's get into the action. So last night, of course, if you guys was with us last night, we were watching the Elimination Chamber on LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast. Man, what an event, man. Before we get into the match card, let's talk about it very momentarily. The crowd, the Montreal crowd was so hot, man.
Oh.
This is the most exciting. I'm getting fucking goosebumps because
bro.
Talk about it. Preach it, Trevor G. Preach it.
Man, yeah. First of all, yes, we have to acknowledge the crowd. They brought the energy. They was loud. It was not one dead spot throughout the entirety of that card. All right. The chants, the vulgar of the chants too as well. Everything was just spot on. The energy I love. Faces that you've seen from all ages, from the kids, from the men, the women, everywhere, man. I just love seeing the reactions of seeing my tribal chief, embracing the hate, you know what I'm saying? Saying that's all you got. Oh, I loved it, man. Great.
Oh man. How you feel, Dylan? The same way? The crowd, how did the crowd got you, man?
Oh man, that crowd was hype. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the international shows get these hype crowds because they don't exactly get these shows as regularly as we do. But I think Montreal might have actually been more hyped than Cardiff. Like going back to Clash at the Castle, like and those people were just fucking, they were off the chain. Like they were screaming, throwing hate at everybody, getting on Dom, all this shit, and then. And it was good, but I think Montreal might have been a little better. I gotta shout out those Quebecers in the crowd, man. They showed up and they showed the fuck out.
They did, man.
My son
I'm glad.
agrees.
Shout out to JD. What's going on, JD?
Hey, JD.
Man, we love you, JD. The Queen right there. And Dylan, what's going on? World Elite.
Dylan, my man.
Oh man, right there. But all right, it's time to get into action, baby. Let's talk about it. The opening matchup of the night, of course, was the women's elimination chamber match. Oh man, did not expect what we expected here, but of course, the last two was for me. I did not expect, and leaving it. I mean, in the chamber, and of course, we all predicted all of our on our YouTube channels, Perspective shows. But Asuka now is the number one contender, and now she will be the one challenging Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, and I'm excited. Tribal Chief's excited, Dom's excited, but let's talk about this match itself. Great opening. I enjoyed it. The crowd was hot in it. Break it down, DOM. Give us your thoughts of this opening match.
I mean, damn, like just damn. What a way to open the show. I mean, everybody, even Liv, who I'm not a fan of, was just on fire. Raquel killing Nikki. I mean, all that. But yes, I predicted Asuka would win. I didn't expect her to look that good in the process. Like, that wasn't Asuka. I'm sorry. I know Tim was arguing and my shoulder is still sore from throwing all them spikes, but you can solo me if you want. It's Kana. That ain't Asuka. and now the thing that intrigues me moving forward is how this plays out. Like, is Asuka going to get done and dirty at WrestleMania again, or are we going to see something different with the new regime? Like, that's what I'm focused on, because she took an undefeated streak to WrestleMania, and then it was like won the Royal Rumble. Sorry, here's some lovely parting gifts. Here's some face paint and some oil for your titties. Go on. I'm looking to see if this is her WrestleMania moment, because she's done a lot. She's never really had that WrestleMania moment.
True that. Mm-hmm. True that. Absolutely. Tribal Chief, break it down, brother.
Man, first of all, respect to the ladies. This Elimination Chamber, it was a great way to start off the crowd. They saved the spots for the men, but this was more about being more physical, and they used like the chains of the Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. You've seen Liv got, what was it? Natalia on the neck, just choke her on, and I was like, "Oh, she had
Natalia with the sharpshooter, then Asuka with the Asuka lock at the same time."
Yeah, she had to deal with that, and man, she was looking tough because she didn't tap out. She just passed out from the pain. But man, even Liv Morgan stepped up too, man. Like some of her, like that one spot she did to Raquel Gonzalez, the sunset flip from on top of the pod, and then she power slammed her. Beautiful thing. That was great. Man, shout out to Carmella. She was on point with the super kicks. Right. The little sequence between her and Asuka and Raquel, taking Raquel out, realizing Raquel is a threat. So they both did that sequence, both striking, bow, bow, both get her out, 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh shit. Okay. That was actually pretty strong. That actually makes sense why there are the last two now. All right. And then Asuka, she comes out strong. She gets Mella to tap. Beautiful thing. We're on the road to WrestleMania. This is very exciting for the women's divisions too, man. They knocked it out of the park in the first match. The crowd was hyped.
Absolutely.
Oh man, indeed, man. I really, yeah, hell yeah.
And I agree with Mr. Cantu's comment here that the match was extremely well executed, and Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Shoot that right up for Ivan.
Roll that tongue.
Roll it, baby. Roll it. Love it.
Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue.
Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. But Raquel, like there were people that even if they didn't win, they kind of stole the show in the chamber throughout the course of the night. And I thought Raquel was the first one. Yeah. People were saying she wasn't ready. She can't do this. She can't do that. She looked amazing, and the way she was eliminated just made her look even stronger.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I mean, is she ready for a main event spot at like a Mania? Maybe not. But
maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Maybe this year should be ready for a SummerSlam main event.
Might tease right. SummerSlam. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You never know. We might see that. And I mean, I think all of them look strong. True. All of them did. All of them did impressive work. Even though Nikki was the first one, but Nikki still did a phenomenal work.
I have spent 3 years saying Mela is meh and Liv is mid, and I was impressed by both of them.
Yeah,
that says a lot.
Wow.
Like that says all you need to know about that match. My man.
Oh man. Eventually you're gonna have to say that Liv is no longer mid, bro. No.
I might get there. I'm not there yet.
We didn't cross that bridge yet.
Liv is like high tier mid.
Okay.
She's not like, you know, there are levels to this shit.
All right, so we're on the precipice now. We're getting
that brought her from like mid to like high tier mid, like sub mid.
Oh man. See, even Kantu, I like this comment. Even Asuka winning was the greatest decision made in the match. Bianca versus Asuka, it's the best match given to us, the fans. Sorry, Raquel, I get it. I'm a Kantu, I'm a Gonzalez, Martinez, and whatnot. I get it. So I mean, I'm with you too. I get that. Like how I mentioned yesterday, if she would have won, of course, because it would attract the Latino community here in Los Angeles. But she'll get there eventually. Like how we mentioned SummerSlam. Yeah. SummerSlam could be for her
right
down the line. I just feel that she needs to develop her character more.
Yeah.
Maybe her mic skills a little bit more. She got everything else. I don't. People.
I feel like
question her.
I feel like you're seeing the writing on the wall though, because like you got Rhea going in to take on Charlotte at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, let's just say she wins. Her and Raquel had an amazing feud back in Black and Gold.
Yes, they did.
They could pick that shit back up with Trips running the show down the line.
Yeah.
If things shake out the way they shake out hypothetically. I know it's fantasy booking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I do it. I can't help it.
I want fantasy book to your heart's out.
My psycho mind just starts going. I can't help it.
But man, great opening, man. Like how Justin said, all of these 6 women did a fantastic job.
They did.
Oh man. Yes, man. Love it. All right. Move on to the next one here that got us questioning here and where they're going with this, because we don't know what direction they're going with this. And that is, of course, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. The outcome of this matchup, of course, Lashley gets to win via DQ with a low blow from Lesnar. Even though the crowd was not with Lashley, though, they were more with Lesnar. But what is next after this, gentlemen? And we're going to get the rematch at Mania. I know we talked about it last night, but, want to recap it again. Or, that Bray picks one of them as a feud because, I didn't see SmackDown, but I know you guys brought it up to me last night. I guess Bray was going to choose one of them at whoever the outcome of this match happened yesterday. What direction they're going with this? So, I mean, I'll take it to you, Dom, again. Take it away.
Okay, I mean, to be honest with you, man, I have no fucking clue. Like, I guess we're going Bray and Bobby. Like, I don't fucking know. I gotta say, I went back and I watched this again, and first and foremost, I thought maybe after a second viewing, I would be able to like come to grips with it. Because if you watch the watch along, I had a severe reaction to this finish.
Same.
After watching it again, I can say with all certainty that shit was garbage, man. What the fuck? Like, Brock's the face and he's low blowing Bobby and all this bullshit. Like, what the shit between SmackDown Friday night and no offense, Trips, nobody's perfect. Between SmackDown Friday night and then this shit, I don't know where the fuck any of this is going. I have no clue. It's literally worth throwing shit against the wall to see if it sticks. I'm like, we'll get Bray in this shit. We'll have Brock turn heel. We'll do this. All it really did was remind people of what they thought of Brock before he turned farmer, where he was just this spoiled little brat who was going to come in, make his money, go home with a title, stay home however long he felt, show up when he wants, whatever the fuck. It felt like that Brock, not the dude that I've been actually into, not the dude that was tipping rings with a forklift and throwing people through tables and practically taking out the Bloodline and Austin Theory at the same time single-handedly. It's like, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose. I was waiting in 3 matches for a clean finish. I ain't got one yet. So where the fuck do we go now? For a 4th? How they gonna fucking screw the finish up on this one?
Oh my god.
Huh? This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
John Blaze, damn it. Not.
Oh man.
Quite Jim Freeze. It's not John Blaze.
I can't get jiggy with it either, man.
What's up with that? As much as I love that first match, when we got to I was hyped and we got to the finish to this, I was just like, why? This was so good. This was so nice. And then you had to go and fuck it up. Like the first match, even the match itself was brutal. Like Devin said, he played the clip, big men slapping man meat. It was great. It was fantastic. And they had to go and just fuck it up. It was like Buzz Killington booked the finish. And you're just sitting there at the end like, oh.
It's like how Justin says here in the comment. He's like, at this point, let this be the end. Lashley Lesnar has been all hype. None of their matches have delivered. I mean, none.
I'll be honest, the matches themselves have been fine. The finish is fucking bullshit in all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't as bad as Crown Jewel.
You know what?
But still bad.
I think I see a method to Papa H madness. So, like Dom said, I looked at it the second time. And the second time, I was like, oh, I get it now. I see what we're doing. Okay, it's the reason why Brock took out the ref now. And he took him out twice, gave him an F5. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I think we're building maybe to a fight pit match because we need to let them get it all out their system. Get it all out their system. Let Brock be Brock. Let Bobby be
anything
Bobby.
Goes.
Anything goes. You don't
no
need
pinfalls.
A fucking ref because the ref is not needed. Papa H just told you a story like, all right, we don't need no ref. All right, we need a true fight pit match between these 2 behemoths. All right, big man slapping meat in a fight pit match, and just let it get out your system. Just get it all out. Get it all out, and then we're done with it. And
both with an MMA background too.
Stick the nail in the coffin. We are done with this. All right, certain.
I love that. Oh my god,
this is Papa H we're talking about. All right.
Yes,
that does make sense. Although I wish they would have did that here and not gone again. You know what I mean? We're putting off till WrestleMania.
That first viewing, I admit, if you saw the watch along, I was not fucking with that finish.
I'm still not fucking with that finish.
With more calmer eyes, and I was actually paying attention to some stuff that I missed. I'm like, okay, Brock is pissed. He took out the ref, and then he's looking at the ref like, man, why you stopped that match? Even though I hit him in the nuts too. Like, I'm Brock Lesnar, goddammit. So I get it. That's what we're building to. It's gonna be we're gonna get a real finish for WrestleMania. And then Bray Wyatt, and then plus Bray Wyatt is not needed. Bray Wyatt is not needed. Right.
That's what I mean. Then what do we do with Bray? Do we just make him sit at home again?
Find someone else.
Just going from what they gave me from Friday to the Chamber, I'm like, the fuck. But you make complete sense because they both have an MMA background. They're both badass.
Exactly.
If you stick them in a fight pit, they could put on possibly the best fight pit ever. I mean, NXT and WWE.
I mean,
one.
Fight pit for WrestleMania for those 2. Come on, man. That is the perfect stage, bro.
Just please don't try to get an MMA guy to be special ref this time.
And
they don't do it. They'll fucking do it. I know they'll do it.
No ref. No ref. Do whatever you want.
They'll get what's his face.
First guy to die loses. Do whatever you want.
Like UFC, former UFC referee, I forgot his fucking name. I think I don't know if it's Mike, is McCarthy or something like that.
Oh, McCarthy, let's get it on.
Yeah, let's get it on. Imagine to get him to get involved in, like how Devin said, in the fight pit. Oh, it makes fucking total sense. Oh, now it does. Oh, you opened the eyes. Oh my God, Betty. That's right. Love it.
This is why we do what we do.
Yes. I understand the frustration. I get it. I was there.
And this is why we're the bloodline, because one person covers the other person's weak spots and we get it all out. We're thorough for you. Break and sit at home.
That's what he said. Break. Oh, Captain said break and sit at home. We don't need any artistic matchup with them. Okay.
This is true.
I mean,
I got to give a shout out to that man and the kayfabe wrestling universe while I'm at it. This is a good face. I love it. They keep.
Shout out to that group chat, of course, to that group as well on that kayfabe for sure. But man, you knocked it out the park, Tribal Chief. I think this could be the conclusion.
I like where you're going with this. I do, and it feels like a Triple H kind of booking, so I like it. I don't know how Bray got in it, but I like it.
I think we might get that. I think we might. I hope we do. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow on Raw. Ooh, man, there's going to be so much excitement. And they're in Ottawa, so yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that. All right, we move on to the next matchup, of course. The Grit Couple, I guess you want to call them, versus the Judgment Day. And of course, shout out to Edge and Best. They got a great, ovation from the crowd. Edge, of course, being a Canadian descent. But this match was great. It actually, and I heard the post conference from Best and Edge. Edge, of course, we'll get into that, what he does in a post press conference. But Best said, "Oh, look, I trained pretty much Rhea Ripley, and look where she's at right now. It's just she's there. She, so Best give her respect. Like she's a main event person already. She's a main event level star, and I'm happy where she's at. And man, she took me to the next level. And I had to be in the gym training every day to get at her level now because I haven't wrestled in like about a year and some couple months. But this match right here really delivered. The crowd was going crazy for Dom. F you, Dom. Yes. Oh, man. Because,
for a minute there, I forgot. I was like, fuck y'all too. I'm from Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. Oh, wait, Mysterio. My bad, Quebec. I apologize.
Oh, man. But this match was great, too. I wasn't like bored or none of that. I actually was really invested. I liked just how the intergender and the shout out that Beth and Edge did for FTR and that. Man, that was awesome. I think that was so highly impressive.
Yeah,
man.
Shatter Machine.
Yes, the Shatter Machine was awesome.
I was gonna call it the Big Rig, but okay.
The Big Rig.
I'm rich, biatch.
Break it down, Dion. Break it down, Dion. Give us your take on this match.
Oh wow, okay. I mean, it was a very hard hitting, very personal match. I love that we got a tidbit, a smidge of intergender in this because both these women are completely qualified and can pull that off. I have to give a shout out to the leader of the Judgment Day and Finn Balor because Rhea Ripley was literally like Beth said on another level that night. And if you don't think she's the leader of the Judgment Day, you ain't watching close enough because guess who took the pin? Okay. Leader don't take the pin. Just don't.
No, he doesn't.
I know.
Does not take the pin. You are certainly right, sir. He scores.
And Ivan actually caught something during the watch along where Finn was wearing these little stripes and stuff on his pants and on the mask he came out with. It looked a little similar to what Jay White rocks. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to get soloed, but we found out later on because I know after the show, the Bloodline was watching New Japan, and we got to see Eddie Kingston beat Jay White to eliminate him to remove him from New Japan. So does that mean, are we possibly getting a new member of the Judgment Day?
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
He wasn't even conscious enough to do that last night. Eddie knocked him the fuck out. Sorry. Just clean.
Oh,
But it was a wonderful match. I had forgot that, Edge and Beth had trained a lot with FTR, from Edge's OG comeback all the way up and through. And to see them pull off the big rig was shocking, but it was also kind of cool.
yeah.
It was smooth.
That was
It was
smooth.
smooth. They hit it nice.
I even said to my wife, if we ever get an intergender tag, that's the finish right there. Just hold them little knees up and I'll drop.
I like that. Oh, Tribal Chief.
You know what, man? This wasn't an intergender tag. This was just a straight up professional tag match. We got a professional tag team match. All right. And it just happened to have women in it that just knocked it out of the park. Like just a great cohesion with their teams. All right. Beth Phoenix, Edge coming out as one to the music. They got the pose. Fucking love that. Pyro going out, doing her pose. Got Edge doing his pose.
Still got that ass on the way out. He's like, come here, baby. All right, let's do this. I feel that. I do that with my wife when we leave the house. I'm like, let's go. Wow.
And the stories, man, like the crowd getting invested. You seeing Dom being that annoying heel, and the crowd just having none of it. It was like, fuck you, Donna, man. And they did it like 2 times. Like the first time, because he had ran out, going behind the backstage, and he came out. It was like,
he
boo,
came back.
Boo! Love all those responses.
Tell you they were on fire, man.
Yes, yes, man. And then the women too. Just shout out to Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley. When they first locked up, the way they locked up, I was like, holy shit! They was all in it. Just
these women ain't
beautiful,
playing.
going toe for toe, 1, 2, 1, 2. I was like, oh, this is nice. Shout out to Corey Graves. He pointed that out too. He was like, just a beautiful lock horns. I was like, hell yeah. Like the chemistry that they had too was just beautiful, man. So it was just a great professional tag team match.
It really was. It really was. I don't mean any disrespect when I say intergender. I'll just say it's typically not something that WWE does. They're like, oh, mixed tag. If a woman tags, the other one's got to come in. Not this match.
Nah, if you notice too, like, you saw Beth tag and then you didn't see the refs like, hey, you got to go in.
You got to get in. No.
Right.
They were like, gone.
Yep, go tag if you want.
Fuck him up. I don't care.
Yeah, man. So it was a great match. Another great match.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, no, it was, man. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait. What's going to happen tomorrow, too. And Mondays has become great again. Now we can literally say that these couple past Raws has been stupendous. I hate to use that word from Vince McMahon, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Stupendous, like we said for last year's WrestleMania. But man, it's becoming great again. Raw is getting there again, and I'm so happy.
It's damn near the A show.
Oh my gosh, right?
Like it should be, but it ain't. But it's getting there.
It's getting there. It's little by little. We're getting there.
This was probably the first week that I enjoyed Raw more than I enjoyed SmackDown.
I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen tomorrow in the aftermath. Oh, my boy Kevin, what's going on?
Kevin!
Yes, Kevin.
What up?
Hey, they really had a women versus men tag team match. Holy hell, that's wild. Not since the days of China. That's true.
Right.
That's fat. Yeah.
Because you had some women on this card that'll remind you of China. I don't care if it's Raquel, Rhea, Beth.
It's true.
There were some big, sexy China-esque women in this show. I'm getting flustered just thinking about it. Come on, whoo! Let me turn this fan on right quick.
All right, we get into the men's chamber for the United States Championship matchup. Of course, Austin Theory retains, and we already saw why, because now, if you guys didn't watch Clark Street's Friday show, I swear I thought Hafiz was going to hit that story to the point. I was like, no way, Hafiz is really going to put
like he fucking booked it.
Dude, that's why he's the Messiah. For a
Shout out
reason.
to the Messiah.
Shout out to the Messiah right there. That's right. Oh, man.
Throw you a piece.
Once again, the Messiah burned it down.
One half of the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast.
He has.
He's one half of the down. Nigerian Psychos.
Oh.
And 1/3 of the Shield of podcasting.
That's right. That is right. He's been burning these predictions, and he's been getting them almost at 100%, man. He's there. Like, I swear, I thought he was going to get this one, too. I'm like, no way, it's going to happen. Rollins is going to walk out as the United States champion. We see Logan Paul, but we did get Logan Paul costing Rollins the title. But all I know is that when we were in the watch-along last night, we enjoyed these 6 men's performance. Nobody outshined none of that. Everybody did what they needed to do for their highlights throughout the whole match. And kudos to these 6 gentlemen for putting a fantastic match. And I won't say it's match of the night, but I can tell you that it got the whole crowd going. That Montreal crowd was going nuts and crazy. Man, I'm happy for Gargano, Bronson, Damian, Montez, Rollins, Theory. And he proved to the world why he is the United States champion. We didn't see this post-conference. Yeah. He came in there like I'm a champ.
He came in hot.
Oh, man.
Ether. Oh, my God.
Oh, Adam Page. I mean, Logan Paul rules. That's fake.
Hey, man. That Buckshot Lariat is nice, though. I'm just saying.
As soon as he said ether, I just wanted to be like, fuck Jay-Z.
But I know for sure Tony Khan was watching that event, and I guarantee you when he saw that Buckshot, I'm pretty sure.
That's fucking bullshit.
No, you're bullshit, Tony Khan.
Thank you.
You're bullshit. Because
I have a Flanders moment for that. I've been waiting for that.
Logan Paul did his book shots. I'm not saying it's better than Hangman's. That could be a debate for another time.
Debatable
for certain people. But
hit the debate of the week. No.
All right. Hang on.
I'm the program director for a reason, folks.
Oh, man. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sold on Paul versus. Yes, I think. Oh my God. Oh, let's see. Men's chamber match tore the house down. All 6 men killed it. Yes, everything exactly. I am so with you. What's going on, Mike Riggs?
Appreciate what is happening, Mike Riggs?
But man,
make sure y'all hit that like button.
Yes.
Subscribe button for the Circle of Debate. We appreciate it.
What was I saying last night? Superman punched the shit out of that like button.
Yeah.
Spear that subscribe.
Yes, because we are.
It's because I'm built differently.
We're all built differently. All of
Guilty.
You want to debate that? I want to get into the match. Do you want to debate we can debate?
No, we don't have to debate.
Oh man, no, man. This is all about the elimination chamber.
I was playing. You did it. I got nothing but love for you. You actually took my direction.
I'm
feeling like Chris Kennedy over here. What the fuck?
we need Chris here so we can debate that with Chris, because I think Chris would be the one defending that more. But break it down, Dom. Break it for us, baby. Give us your take on this fantastic.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, the two chamber matches themselves were so different because one was very hard hitting and stiff, and the other one was the traditional spot fest that an elimination chamber is, but taken to like the OG levels at certain points. I mean, yeah, watching it the second time, I did notice there was a point where Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano were just sitting on the top of a pod during the chamber match, looking at one another, and they were talking. What the fuck are they talking about? I'm thinking Seth is giving Johnny parenting advice on top of a pod. Like, oh, so you use the grape water? Yeah, you mix in a little bit of this. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm Triple H's favorite. No, I'm Triple H's favorite. But again, there were standouts in each match, and all 6 of these men really did great. But the 2 that stood out for me were first and foremost Johnny Gargano, because he pulled some amazingly insane shit, and he took a hilarious beating and just kept going. Like, that's the guy I remember in Black and Gold. And then just a little bit above him was Tez, especially after that AJ Styles type move where he just scaled the whole chamber and he kind of bunched up at the top and then leapt off and then let go and did like a 450 type of tumble salt shit onto the people in the ring. I was like, what? I think that literally got me to do my Joey Styles impression on the watch along. I was just sitting there like, oh my God. Like that shit was intense. And I have a quote from Grandma Wendy on this chamber, and it says, and I quote, leave it to Logan Paul to ruin everything. I don't know, that's a little bit extreme. But yeah, okay, like I get that one. That one I can understand as much as I don't like Logan Paul. That one I understand a lot more than the Brock and Bobby finish. Like, okay, you got to build towards WrestleMania. So here's where he comes in and he gets involved and Seth gets pissed. And now we're moving forward. We'll see, we'll eventually get that booked out. That one I get. I don't get Brock and Bobby. So I can let that one go. That's just my personal hatred for Logan Paul. I don't need to smell vinegar while I'm watching a wrestling pay-per-view. Get the fuck out of here, you douche. But the match itself was amazing. I mean, everyone in the match had their moments. Tez and Johnny just had a few more. Like Bronson Reed, oh my God. His reputation in WWE came up a couple levels that night. Johnny's came up 6 or 7. Tez proved if he decides he wants to go solo, he's got it. I loved all his little attitude era impression, all the suck-its and the rock bottom. And he goes to do the people's elbow. He realizes he doesn't have a pad, so he starts ripping off his fucking wrist tape. After the whole spine on the pine and everything. I mean, it was hard to tell he was ever even a tag team wrestler in that match. Like, dude, you've been singles your whole life? Like, you pull this off.
Oh, man. Let's see what the comments here. Let's see. They did a fantastic job making. Yes, I totally agree.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Yes. Don't mess with
Don't mess with Logan Paul.
Logan Paul
What's he going to do?
Yeah, it's going to be wild.
It is, man.
Sure.
WrestleMania.
It's going to be
true.
wild. Yeah. I feel you, Mike Riggs. I know. But if you go back, rewind it, we gave our take on that, brother. But, I mean, you have SummerSlam. Maybe SummerSlam. Maybe not here in LA. You never know. I mean,
It feels like her time is coming. It really
does. Yeah. Her time will come. I feel that. Oh, yeah. And
she's in a lot better spot now than when she debuted on SmackDown during the VKM era. Let's put it that way. But at the same time, Rome was not built in a day. So if we let this play out a little bit, and I'm usually, when it comes to WWE, I'm like, fuck that. I know what's going to happen. But now it's Trips.
Yeah. I gotta play this for Tribal Chief, because the comment here from Mike Riggs and another person, though, Cody Rhodes is going to be the new Universal Undisputed Heavyweight champion.
I hope so.
In the world main event.
I hope so, Mike. If you don't know me, I've been defending Cody since the AEW days when everybody was bitching about him. I hope so.
I gotta do it.
Do it, Professor.
Devin disagrees.
Solo!
Oh,
It
God.
is decided.
Ow.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I know. You're lying.
Yes.
Fucking Tim killed my shoulder
Thank
after
you.
last night. How many solos were there?
Thank you, Wade. It's only one head of the table, one tribal chief, one hashtag forever champ.
Yes, but if you listen to the music, wrestling has more than one royal family.
It can. Like I said. So one hashtag forever champ. All right.
Hashtag and new.
It's another body to the list. Another body. Add another body to the list.
Another body to the list. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, man.
Take it away, Tribal Chief.
Man, this match was phenomenal. The wrestling, the athletic ability showcased in this match was just crazy, out of this world, especially Montez, man. To me, I give him my MVP of the Elimination Chamber. All right. Because the spots he was in, he executed well. And this is when, to me, when spots is allowed, I guess, in professional wrestling. I don't know if that's the right word, saying allowed, or just this is when it's accepted in professional wrestling. You know, a concept like this, you got a structure, showcase your athletic ability, man. Let's see Montez do like the AJ style from on top of the chamber and fall like crazy, or him using his body, you know, sacrificing, you know, going off both sides of the rope. It was just crazy, man. And then Bronson Reed looking like a monster, bro. Looking like a monster in Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And then,
oh my God,
the fellas realizing, all right, we got to come together because this motherfucker is a threat right now. He was the first one to get eliminated. And it took all that time.
Oh, we got to take him.
Hey, fuck all this. Hey, time out, flag on the play.
All of a sudden, the men had Raquel
This
syndrome.
Right
it was
here,
like,
bro.
we got to get this guy or we're all screwed. Just like all the women were like, we got to get Raquel or we're done.
Right. First of all, we got to come together, knock this out. Then we figure it out from there. So that's what happened. And I loved it, man. So it was just a great showcase of showing, you know, the Elimination Chamber, all the guys who had a good time, you know, from the gear too. I love Damian Priest's gear. He came out looking like $1 million. Even Montez, pretty sure his wife Bianca hooked him up with the gear too.
Yeah, definitely.
Even Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano kicking it off.
Gear, though.
yeah, kicking it off. And then, you know, Austin Theory, man, showing why he is the now. All right, cool. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I gotta give a little respect to Austin Theory too, because he's come a long way since getting out of that Vince's boy gimmick bullshit. Like it took a lot longer for Drew to get out of that stigma than it did you. So I raised my glass.
I agree with Justin said right here. Yeah, it took 3 people to eliminate Bronson. Shows you how dominant he was. Yeah, and that was the whole point. And shout out to JD because she said it on the chat on Clark Street. She said this is nothing but NXT black and gold people in this chamber.
No 2.0.
His sons.
No 2.0. This is all trick kids. Man.
Oh, yeah, it's black and gold. I can't say 2.0.
Black and gold.
And oh man, and shout out to everybody who did a great time. I mean,
Devin nailed it. It was a true showcase for these people, and I feel like it took guys like Bronson and Johnny and Tez and brought them up several levels from where they were before they entered that chamber.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was all designed by one man, and that one man almost has as big a nose as mine.
Almost, right?
Almost. You see this fucking thing? I mean, birds land on it. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm the game.
That's right. But
time to play the game.
But Dom, someday, Dom, you'll get there. But I know because I already know.
You think this is a game to me? I served hard time.
Sure, Jan. Sure.
Oh man, shout out to you, the Tribal
You
Chief.
know,
man.
kayfabe is
Play
coming
that.
back in WWE because that boy would get eaten alive in prison. Let's be real for a second.
Oh yes, he served hard time.
Hard
man.
time.
Hard time.
Hard time, he served. I can't wait to see actually Dom to be in a chamber. Honestly, I want to see how his performance will be. I am curious to see that. But man, there's a lot of. There was a photo out of Triple H holding Gargano's son. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that.
Yes.
Out there in the social medias.
I did see that after the fact. Yes, but can you remember a time where we actually had stuff to look forward to from WWE before like this year? Like constantly. You know what I mean? Like every time you come out of a pay-per-view, like you're talking about Dom, you're talking about new levels for people. We're talking about Tez. You know, we're talking about Raquel. All these people look like they're headed, you know, for these trajectories. Maybe, in the words of Cameron Grimes, to the moon.
To the moon. Oh man, I gotta get that clip.
Whereas back in the day, it was like, well, this person will come up, but then they'll get buried. So why fucking bother?
Like Deborah's already pointing there, you know.
Acknowledge me.
Well, yeah, you don't have that problem with your fandom, but a lot of us do. You ain't got that problem, homie.
You don't want that problem.
2 years on top. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it seems like you're saying you have a problem. Well, come over here. I got the medicine right here. Then. You say I don't have the problem. I am the medicine.
All you have to
get
do
the
is
medicine.
acknowledge him. That's all you got to do.
Problems are done. You're worry free.
He's like a Bo Dallas remix, man. From back in the day. Instead of believe, it's just acknowledge him.
You got to. You got to. I'm telling you. I mean, that's probably the only thing you had really going was respect.
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
That's the modern day god of professional wrestling.
The modern day, the
oh man! No matter what I do, I can't escape somebody calling somebody a modern day god in professional wrestling. Is there such a thing as a mark-free wrestling podcast on this earth? Because I ain't been on one yet.
Yes.
Between Bruce and my tribal chief, I ain't been on a mark-free podcast yet. And I mean that with all the love and respect in the world. Do you? Please do you. I love y'all, but I'm just saying.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
I did.
Do
I need to say it again?
Though. It's fun.
Did I stutter?
Get to enjoy wins. You know who your champion are. It's top face of the company. It's a win. It's a win.
You're gonna replace Paul Heyman. I swear to God. He don't need wise man. He needs heel dude.
Say, we gotta come to that side because we're going to that side anyways. It's time to talk about the main event. The main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest, and will be talked about. How I heard Sammy's press conference. This will be talked about in the next 5 to 10 years. This match right here, from the beginning of the entrances to the end of this, was chef's fucking kiss. Oh, loved it every second of it. It gave us hope again of WWE with storytelling. With storytelling and with the match itself, in-ring psychology, everything that they have given us happened here. This was our teaser of WrestleMania. This happened here. God mode all day, going to 1,000, forever champ. It's gonna happen.
Going to 1,000, baby.
1,000. Of course, we're speaking about the main event, the WWE Undisputed Universal World Heavyweight Championship. God mode
saying that.
Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. And of course, we already know what happened.
Yeah.
Our tribal chief, victorious, once again, retaining the Universal Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. This match, it just
Get it. There it is.
Such good shit.
It's fucking good shit. I'm telling you, it was good shit. You have to. Come on. You got to. Dom, as much as you don't want to acknowledge this man, but you have to say this match we'll be speaking about for the next 5 to 10 years. And you can say it. Come on. You got to say it.
Zion!
Damn it, man.
Trying to put you in the corner. Like, you gotta say it.
I'm gonna do that a lot of my co-hosts don't do. I'm gonna step out of my fandom and I'm gonna talk because damn, it was emotional. Like from the very beginning, from minute one, the story, the family, talking all this shit. Sammy refusing to die, even Roman sitting in the ring after another near fall, just holding his head, going, what the fuck I gotta do? Thinking about how far Sami Zayn has come from WrestleMania being caught in a mouse trap to this moment. Oh my God. Like, even that gets me choked up. And then the story to boot, the match to boot, the storytelling in ring, the psychology, all of it was just all of it. Professional wrestling. There's no difference. I know there's a lot of you out there that say sports entertainment. Fuck you. It's the same thing. And if you ask me again, I'm gonna tell you the same. Fuck you. Same thing.
Professional
wrestling. It was an absolute war. And at the end of it, Sammy came out looking just as good, if not better, than he did walking in. Like, I almost thought by the end of it, they were going to, like, run this back somewhere. Like, we're going to have this again. Are we going to have this again? Like, I'm not going to be mad if we do, because look what we just got. But are we going to do this again? Because it didn't feel, by the end of that night, you didn't know where Jay stood. KO came out. It didn't feel finished. And we're headed to Cody versus Roman. But now we've got this, like, open loop on the road to WrestleMania. Like, there's this exit ramp still, at least in my eyes, and I don't know how the fuck they're gonna wrap that up beforehand, but I guess we'll see. Gotta tune in tomorrow, which I plan to do.
Oh man!
But there is my non-biased opinion, summation of this match. I mean, I will say Roman was great. He sold the shit out of everything Sammy was doing. I have begged and pleaded with WWE to make this man a heel for years. And now that he is, look at what he does. This is what he should have been all along. Remember the Shield. What did the Shield come in as? A bunch of fucking heels. A bunch. Backing up a douchebag with a title that he had for 434 days. But still, Roman is not a fucking face. It's not. Never was. I don't know why Vince did it. Maybe he just looked at Roman and his 70-some-odd-year-old Wang did one of these without any medication, and he went, good shit, go. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm glad it's done. I don't ever want to see this man be a face again, ever. Like, there was, Bruce had said, well, what if Jay and the rest of the bloodline turn on Roman, kind of like Cody and Ted DiBiase did to Randy Orton back in the Legacy days? I'm like, then you got to make Roman a face. I'm not with it. Let him turn on his family. Fuck him.
I'm reading my mind.
Fuck him. Thank you, Justin. Thank you very much. I like to think I'm a people's champion, but that's only in my own head.
I mean,
Man.
My IQ.
I'm a 20-time champion. There is that.
Maybe Bakley. I don't know. And this is what, this is the beauty of the storyline.
Yes.
Like, I know people are getting. There's certain people that probably are frustrated about it, but let me talk to you. Let me tell you something.
Let me talk to you.
There's it's like you're peeling, like it's like you're taking off, petals off of a rose. There's always something on top after everything, and it's just like it's never.
It's
ending.
like what it's like. It's like peeling an onion. You got all
there. You
layers.
go. Yeah. So many layers into it. I really loved it. I mean, there's
devious psychos.
Oh man, I'm just Jesus. My tribal chief, man. Look forward. This is
please. Let him gush for Roman.
Man.
We can go. We can get a snack. We can get a drink. He's gonna be here for a minute.
Because I want to talk about it. Go ahead.
So when I rewatched this match again from the beginning to the end, and then Tribal Chief comes out, embracing the crowd. They're all booing because they're in Sammy's world. Well, he's in Sammy's world. I get that, But when Sami Zayn came out, and he's still a traitor, still a traitor in my heart. You went against the bloodline, you went against the Tribal Chief. But when he came out and seen the reaction of the crowd, I admit, bro, I got a little misty-eyed watching this second time. I was like, this is a cool moment. This was a cool moment. It was organic. And he was just...
How many times he pointed to that shirt right now? And look at him.
One of that shirt right now. I'm pointing to the shirt right there.
He was just
pointing to the shirt.
He's like,
oh, it was so good.
He was just soaking it in. Crowd, ole, ole, ole. They're all cheering. You see his wife. You see his kid. They're just all there, just celebrating his family. You see Roman got a little sly smile, like a Goku sly smile before you get ready to battle. You know that sly smile, getting ready to battle, that Goku little smirk. Tribal Chief had that same goddamn smirk, man. Like, all right, you got this. I know where I'm at. But the dialogue in this match, in this professional wrestling story was on point. The shit talking that he was doing to Sami Zayn's wife. Oh, loved it. He was like, that's your wife? God. That's your wife when he had the titles. He was like doing this in front of her.
Being the hardcore fan that I am, literally hardcore, seeing Sammy's kids like hugging their mom and I think it was his brother, like crying and getting upset, reminded me of like Mick Foley and The Rock back in the day. When The Rock was just beating on a handcuffed Mick Foley, and the kids are crying and shit, and he's just like talking shit to the kids and hitting them again. It was like, I was getting flashbacks.
Speaking of taking it back, man, the energy at the beginning of this match, as soon as the bell rung and the crowd was just embracing this, I was getting WrestleMania 18 vibe.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Rocking Hollywood, bro.
Yeah.
They were just looking around, soaking it in.
They were just looking around.
That was that very moment. Because it was at least about 5 or 6 minutes before they even started wrestling. Because the crowd continuously was still going nuts, bro. It was just that, just crazy in that atmosphere in that building. So it was just nuts, man. I loved it. I loved every single bit of this story of they was telling from the beginning to the end, the openings, the false finishes that had that just touched my soul, that I was scared. I had like,
oh my sweating. God.
Yes, I will admit that I had
beats. They're gonna full on makeup for the Montreal screw job tonight.
How was Sami Zayn kicking out of another spear? I couldn't believe it. The Superman punch from Sammy followed up with the haluva kick. Oh, what a great false finish setup right there, too. The crowd, the reactions, I loved it all. Jay coming in, still don't know where his allegiance is. Right. So we're not done with that. So it's just another layers, other swerves. So yeah, man, I'm just enjoying this. So this is perfect.
Because Devin got to have like 2 PhDs in Romanology at this point. So I gotta ask him, do you see any way that the tribal chief will forgive Jay for what he's done? Because he saw him on TV a couple weeks ago talking to Sammy. Then he sees him come out and gives him the test, and clearly my man failed. is he going to forgive him and let him back into the bloodline? Or is this just, no, you got to go, homie?
Nah, man, bro. You know what? I think what was it, a couple of weeks ago when him and Paul Heyman came out and the Tribal Chief had that one shirt, it was just himself and Paul Heyman. I think we was getting a little bit of foreshadowing of what things is to come. All right. This dude is paranoid now. All right. He already got 2 chair shots to the back now. One by his Shield brother, another one within the bloodline. Nah, bro. All right. One time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, fuck that. Not me. Not from Jay. He's gonna look at the replay.
Not this fool.
There was that one moment when Jay got the chair, and then it was like, whoa, what the hell is going on? This is looking like Royal Rumble. When Sammy had that chair and he was getting ready,
Roman turns his back on him. I'm like, don't do that, homie. You know what happens.
Nah, man, don't do it. Don't do it.
This has already happened to you twice. You want to do it again?
Yes. No more locked doors.
No more locked doors.
No locked doors. Thank you.
No, I'm bilingual. That's the difference.
Thank God Roman wasn't trying to show anybody his Aztec warrior. Jesus fucking Christ. I left. I'm like, nah, I'm not here for this. Bye.
Oh my God. That is so true.
You know I know that. I use Baby Joker on my show.
Oh my God. Dude, but what could we really say about this? Just overall, you broke it down beautifully, Tribal Chief. You broke it down perfectly. You said it right. The whole crowd. This was a WrestleMania 18 moment. We got that by seeing it with with Hogan and The Rock. This is like a repeat, but it's a different version. Now you have Roman and Sammy talking about it. This is gonna be the match that will be talked about for 5-10 years. You're gonna acknowledge the Tribal Chief within the next 5 to 10 years. More than that, because of this story. I know some people are gonna disagree, but you have to acknowledge that. They acknowledge the fact that this man, of what he's told stories, the bodies he's dropped, he's still gonna hit over 1,000 days. I mean, people need to understand? Roman Reigns makes these stories with everyone else who they put him with. And it's a chef's kiss because everything has been appealing, has been in excitement because, I know a lot of people want to see.
I mean, whether you're mad about it or not, he made you believe that Logan Paul could take him.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, too.
And I fucking hated
it was
that.
Good. It was good.
He got in way too much offense. Way too much.
Hey, man, this arrogance I have about my Tribal Chief, it's not deserved. No, it was earned. It was earned. It was earned. Let's not get it twisted, people, viewers, watchers, listeners.
No, it's only cocky if the Tribal Chief don't go out there and back it up. There is that.
Yeah, he has results. What is his results? That's what matters. You could be in your feelings about the story. You could be in your feelings about the character of the Tribal Chief, but what his results? You can't deny his results. The facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah. They don't.
Mm-hmm. All he does is win.
Yeah.
There you go. Throw the ones in here.
Get the ones up. Yeah. Oh man, that's the perfect song right there.
Win. Oh yeah. He's like.
I try to do what I can do.
On Friday, we will see that on LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast. We will see that song come out.
That's gonna be
Mark my word. It's gonna be a clip. It's gonna be a clip. I already know.
I wasn't intending it, but that's gonna be a clip.
Laugh his ass off too once you see that preview vid I put out. Shout out to Fees.
Oh, we love you, Fees.
Oh man.
But I'll tell you one thing. If you guys didn't see LINKTREE Wrestling, last night's watch along, I teared because what I mentioned earlier about what Roman, does, and this was one of them. He highlighted, he gave this man his moment that I dreamed about for him to having, because I said it earlier, I said it last night, I'll say it very brief. I seen him in the Indies. I seen him work his ass off for being an El Generico in PWG. Seen him of so many times. from a skinny boy. If you go back and look how he was so skinny, so fragile.
Yeah.
And then Ring of Honor days, and then him with the mask. Nobody know who the hell he was. Nobody know who the fuck he was until Papa H tell him, take off that mask. We gotta see. You gotta show yourself. That mask is not gonna work here for you. So he took it off, changed his name, which I don't even know. I don't think it's his real name, but I really don't know, to be honest. And look what he took that little punk, kind of like the kind of like punkish character, developed it more. From being from that to a conspiracy theorist to part of the bloodline, and then which was supposed to be a one-time thing, but the people were in it, and so was Roman, and everybody was in it. And we saw something that we thought we would never talk about: Sammy in a main event, Sammy in
a WWE main event,
yeah, exactly,
at a pay-per-view.
No.
Premium live event.
Yes.
No.
That's right.
will.
There we go.
Pay-per-views were better because they weren't on the cock. Let's be real. People in the past, people trying not to spoil shit.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, JD.
Hey, my queen. What's up, girl?
Yes.
And no, it's not Sammy's real name, by the way. I was just saying that. I looked it up.
Yeah.
I had to be sure, but it's not his real name.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I got choked up. I regarded his feels, because you watch this guy. I mean, what's it been with Sammy? 15 plus years?
So, yeah.
And you see him from the very beginning all the way up until now. I mean, talk about the transformation from WrestleMania in a mousetrap. Go back to the beginning and look at him and think, this guy at one point in that match made you believe he could beat the tribal chief. Even Devin was worried. Devin!
This because of story. This is a build up to a story. And this is a payoff. That's the payoff that you get. That response from the crowd because of the story. The investment,
but you got to be
the time they put in.
You got to be damn good at what you do to pull that off in that position. Like everything you just said about Roman, you got to be damn good to make people believe for a second, especially in Sami Zayn's shoes, that you can beat him.
Yeah, I agree.
And Sammy accomplished that. And it was for more than a second.
Yes.
There were a couple times during that watch log we're going, oh shit, somebody hold Devin up. He's sweating, I can see it. When Devin believes it, you are a damn good wrestler.
That's what the tribal chief does to us, man. He makes us believe, and the way how he sells, how you mentioned
finishes. I'm like, come on, man. He be like just barely getting his shoulder up. Just the king of the 2.9999, bro.
Right.
Like,
It takes two. You could be the greatest wrestler in the world, but if you're in the ring with Brad Maddox, you ain't fucking pulling shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to take the focus off the champ. I'm just throwing some respect Sammy's way.
But man, what could we grade this event, gentlemen? We said it last night, but we gotta say it again. 10, 10, 10, 10, an A+ for me. Everything from top to bottom. None of that 9.5, Tim. If you're watching, none of that. No,
like 9.5.
I know JD was saying last night, oh yeah, 9.9. No, none of that.
I'll be nice and I'll go with JD because I've watched it twice. I can't get over that Brock Bobby finish. I'm sorry, guys. I'm one of those people. I'm like, perfection is unattainable.
I understand that perspective as well.
Perfection is unattainable. It was great. Give me more. Because if I say it was perfect, then all of a sudden, next thing you know, Tripp's going to hear it. And he's going to be like, oh, so I should just keep, doing what I'm doing. And then shit gets stale. No, keep pushing, homie. Keep doing what you do. Keep being creative. Keep throwing this shit out there for us to eat up. And I'll keep pointing out where you fucked up so that you can fix it.
Well, yeah. Anyone else? What do you grade it?
I'm gonna give it, of course, an A+.
Just a 10.
Top
a fucking 10.
To bottom. Women's Elimination Chamber, A+. The tag team match we got between Judgment Day and Edge and Beth, A+. Men's Elimination Chamber, A+. The Tribal Chief
Here we go again.
Hashtag forever champion. And that traitor Sami Zayn, A fucking plus. All right.
Hashtag 6 weeks. No, I'm playing.
Keep saying that, then you're gonna come back, be mad, doing a rant, be like, yeah, see, look at this. I saw this. See, he said, who's else gonna be the face of the company then, Devin? Who else? I don't know, man, but I know who's currently right now the tribal chief. That's all that matters. Get behind somebody. Be problem free like me.
Oh, I'm behind somebody. I've been behind somebody.
Oh, Cody? Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Put all your chips on that horse.
All these anybody but Cody fuckers. I'm over here like, ha, 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 ha. All that shade I was catching, I was eating it up like Devin with all the hate. Just go ahead. It's delicious. Where's that Marsha clip? Marsha. I know.
Come on, you know, in Cody, you know, in Trouble Chief's head, he's like, Cody, bro.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Sure.
And you know what? And after watching the second time, I didn't even mention that match too. The Brock and Bobby. I give that an A+ because the reaction I get from the first reaction I get from the finish of the ending, but then watching the second time, I understand now. Okay, they need the fight pit match. Yes. He took out refs. Yes. All right, Adam Pearce sees this. He was like, all right, just get it all out your system. You two, just get it all out. Have at it.
That's I mean, this is supposed to be the rubber match. You know what, Trips? Fuck that. Wait, don't put it here. Say Mania, Fight Pit, show up. People would pay out the nose to get last minute tickets for that shit. Don't put it here. Don't do this at all. Just say fuck it. You got to take over style pay-per-view anyway. Say fuck it. We're doing these. We're taking this one out. It's 4 matches. I don't give a shit. What was Royal Rumble? 4 matches, maybe? Fucking do it again. That's why I'm saying perfection is unattainable. I want him to learn on the job training, Trips.
What's good, Brian?
I'm glad you had a good time, Brian.
Little brother out there. What up? Be cook.
So thank you for all you do. I can't wait for Sunday Night Cinema.
Oh, yeah. But one thing is the question that I have for you guys is tomorrow. What are we expecting tomorrow on Monday Night Raw? Now, here's the one thing, the announcement. Edge, because Austin Theory open challenge anybody who wanted to challenge him for the U.S. Championship, and Edge in the post conference. Oh, I heard this kid wanted to challenge somebody. We're in Ottawa, Canada. Might as well. I'll take it. I'll take that challenge. So we got Edge versus Austin Theory tomorrow on Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
Oh, shit. In Canada? In Ottawa?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So that's that was a
that's going to be amazing.
That's going to be an amazing match.
If Theory manages to beat Edge in Canada, that's just going to bring him up. The Chamber and then this, like, again, to the moon.
There you go. Yep.
He's facing Edge on Monday Night Raw. Edge. Go back and look at the press conference. Edge said, all right, he opened challenge, right? I'll take the challenge. I'll take it. On Monday Night Raw.
I'm sure he showed up and said, I'll take it because I've got grit.
Grit. Oh, man. Canadian Stampede was absolutely perfect. That was the only pay-per-view that had only 4 matches in it. Oh, that's right.
See, there you go, Brian.
There you go, Brian.
Cut that shit out. You don't need it. No, we'll wait till Mania. Fuck it.
Both Dominic, like both macaroni and cheese, smoking a few and having some Stone Cold.
Absolute, genuine, 100% grade A facts.
Yes. Got some more because this is perfect.
Get
Perfect
that
combination.
Hate, we turn into Ryback.
Bowl of mac and cheese
me more
with some beer.
Where's that broken skull?
Thing could have cost Edge in the match, or maybe Cena pops up and on the Tron, the Strikes Theory can cause maybe. You don't know. I don't think so. I mean, we'll find out. I'm just let us right now.
Just enjoy this.
Enjoy it right now.
You know what, Ivan? Hit the solo, bro. Hit it.
Hit it. God damn it.
No, solo.
Oh.
Let us enjoy this, Bakley. We don't want to like give our prediction of the match yet. We want to enjoy Raw. We want to be a fan. We want to just sit down and enjoy the ride, enjoy 3 hours of such good shit. Because the aftermath, this is when the journey now begins heading into WrestleMania. The storylines are already in place. Chapters will begin. And that is, of course, what we see besides the Theory and Edge match. We're already going to see Logan Paul maybe showing up tomorrow. So let's see what Seth Rollins have to say. Well, I don't know what's going to be the outcome of Lesnar and Lashley. Asuka finally getting her chance again, challenging Bianca. And, of course, the best for last. What is happening in this other next story? What are we expecting? What are your expectations?
One day, or are we going to have to wait until Friday? Are they going to let that shit marinate
he
all
can do
week?
Whatever he wants. He doesn't have to be on Raw. He can be on SmackDown.
Nah.
Well, hey, Tribal Chief.
Not that there's really a brand split anymore, but nah. Sorry, Bakley, but nah.
So, man, what are your expectations, gentlemen? Anybody can take it. The floor is open for both of you.
I'll go first, man. I'm gonna say, like I said before, I think the Tribal Chief will show up. I think he got some unfinished business with Sami Zayn. He might speak about that. Just kick off the show, just to generate some traffic for Friday Night SmackDown. I think so. It'd be a good follow up from Elimination Chamber, and then we can continue this into SmackDown. From Monday Night Raw. All right. But I'm looking forward to, like you said we're going to get this Austin Theory Edge match. Cool. I want to see a face-to-face with Asuka and Bianca. I want to see that. Some type of interaction. Give me that, because that has to be it. I think we definitely get that. Yeah, man. I'm just excited, man. Yeah. Some possible outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I want.
I gotta get
man. In general, I'm expecting a roller coaster. I'm expecting to be hyped with when Edge and Austin Theory square off. I'm expecting to be probably choking back a little bile when Logan Paul comes out. I don't know if SmackDown is in Canada. I can't remember.
That's a good question. But
I would expect if it isn't, that we might get Roman and Sammy and continue on with this on Monday, just to get a little bit more of that Canadian heat for the Tribal Chief. Kind of give those people their money's worth and continue that. But then a lot of it is just like, we're this close to WrestleMania. We're like 6 weeks out, right?
Yeah.
A lot of shit. I don't know where it's going. I really don't. Like, are we gonna run Sammy and Roman back? Is he gonna get added to WrestleMania? Where the fuck are we going with Brock and Bobby? What does Bray do? Like, who's gonna fight Austin Theory at Mania? Like, there's a lot of shit out there that's just kind of unknown right now, and the anticipation is killing me in the greatest of ways. That's why I'm expecting a roller coaster.
I'm with you. It's going to be a great roller coaster to get in that ride, though, because it's like, it's just there's so many things that are being brought up to us, for tomorrow.
Okay, SmackDown's in DC, so I would expect.
Thank you, Baker.
Now I expect the Tribal Chief to show up on Monday and the Bloodline to play out, Sammy and all that shit, just to get that Canadian pop one more time both ways.
Yes, I agree.
It should be decided. I'm not Triple H, but I'm just saying.
It is decided. It is decided.
Okay, I guess it is.
It's decided.
I could be wrong.
Yes.
Apparently, it is decided. My bad.
It is decided. The question is, like, what happens from here? Would Jay show up? We'll be mad at Sammy. You speared me. What happened? I thought we were, that those
Indiana. It's Indiana Friday.
Ottawa tomorrow, Indiana on Friday.
Okay. Well, it's not Canada, is what you're saying.
DC is a follow for Friday.
Still not.
Thank you, Baker.
Thank you, Baker.
But
thank you, my man. There is no brand split, though. I'm just saying. I love you, Baker. I'm just saying. There ain't one anymore.
Are we going to see Cody show up? Maybe. I mean, that's like.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many things that
You can't have Raw without Cody.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I don't want, and I don't know if you guys feel the same. I just don't want what's going on with the story, Sammy, to have Cody involved. I don't want it to kill his momentum because now it's his turn. Now, the focus on Tribal Chief should be, all right, I'm done with this guy. All right, you're next. All right, well, what do you got for me? That's what it should be.
Right.
What do you got for me?
Yeah, like pretty much. Like, what do you got? What do you got to throw me?
What do you got left?
You got
A bunch of nothing. You ain't got nothing.
I ain't fighting Kevin Owens for the 12th time. What do you got left?
Like that's what's gonna happen.
Not really.
Indiana does better.
I think for Monday Night Raw though, not for SmackDown, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, shit. I mean, that's how I feel that Roman should be. Like, okay, what are you gonna tell me? Like, you're gonna give me the Dustin story, everything else. I'm excited to see how that story between Cody and Roman, promo wise, will hit when they're in like one-on-one, face-to-face. Whoa! That's where I'm excited for.
I'm honestly almost wondering if some of these people end up backing Cody. Because, like, if you remember, he came out and he talked to Sammy and kind of got him hyped for this match and told him, that he has to believe and all that bullshit before Sammy went in and had the match of his life. So maybe then he and Kevin Owens start backing Cody going into Mania. I don't know. It's a possibility. Anything can happen from here, and that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait, man. This is going to be so Monday night. Oh, man. I cannot wait.
I haven't been this excited for Raw in a while. And it's been good, but I haven't been this excited for Raw in a while.
Man. Been having great live discussion threads in the Clark Street Wrestling community, man.
Yeah.
For Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So it goes down. These last ones threads been going hot. Threads has been hot lately because Monday Night Raw.
I try to partake in them. I really do. And then my son turns around and wants to watch something else. I'm like, God damn it, child, go to bed. And I end up turning it on at like 10 o'clock. And by then I'm starting. So there's no chance of me getting in the live shit.
Oh, man. But speaking of hot, once again, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Speaking of
the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Find all your sports and wrestling entertainment needs in one place as we form a new network that features several different podcasts, watch-alongs, sports and entertainment shows, and much more. The Bloodline Entertainment Network debuts March 5th.
Right, ladies and
you
gentlemen.
didn't know.
You didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, once again. But yes, it debuts on March 5th. However, on March 4th, the day before, we will be having a launch party. On March 4th, launch party to introduce you guys what is the Bloodline Entertainment Network's about. We explained to it last night on Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. We're repeating it once again. If you see the description right here on YouTube, right below, it's on capital letters, subscribe to, of course, the Bloodline Network Entertainment. Or just subscribe to it. Follow us so you can see what we're going to introduce to you guys on March 4th with a launch party. Join us and join us on this incredible journey that we're going to take all of you guys. As you heard the
I'm excited for that too.
Saw the video. We're bringing nothing but good shit on this network for you.
Oh, no doubt.
And there's a lot. And March 4th, once again, subscribe now. Right below the description. Hit that subscribe button. That notification, the likes. Do it now. So that when you get that March 4th, they're going live. Boom. You join us in the launch party, and we're going to introduce you to a lot of things that are going to be happening.
Down where? Down there.
Down there. Yes, I cannot wait. I mean, anything you guys want to add on, gentlemen? Let the people know about the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Let them know.
Just a great team that came to assemble and give you stupendous content. Yes. All right.
This is literally the most natural alliance that ever came, because we've all worked with one another. We've all worked repeatedly with one another. We've all we've all become family. And so at this point, what better way to just celebrate the bond than become the bloodline?
That's right.
That's right. That's right. God damn it.
Yep.
I mean, all the people in this network, and y'all will have to put up with me and my crew, but all the people in this network are fucking amazing. And we all have love for one another. We all support one another. We all have different takes on different things. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you watch Clark Street and Top Rope alone, you know. Devin can't stop mentioning Roman, and my host tells me we can't bring him up. There is a huge vast difference. Okay? So it's not like we're just getting together to recycle the same shit and spit 6 shows a weekend out at you. No. You're gonna get literally entertained. It's in the fucking name.
That's right.
If you want to hear all the Roman talk, you tune into Clark Street. If you want to be watching a show where we're not allowed to say his fucking name, you tune into us. And there are many people in the middle. There are all differences throughout our podcast, throughout our bloodline, because we are all different people from different places who came together and became blood.
That is right. And we know it's stupendous. We're making Vince proud right now.
We make movies.
We're making movies.
That's next. First podcasting, then movies.
Bloodline Entertainment Productions.
Bloodline Entertainment Network presents Battle of the Marks.
Oh, that is for sure. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you all for enjoying this incredible Sunday afternoon along with us. Appreciate everybody in the chat. JD, Justin,
Ryan,
Tattoo, Blake,
Mr. Cantu.
Ryan.
I'm only saying Mr. Cantu because I don't know your first name. And
Just
I
been
don't
on fire too this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yes. Yeah. But before, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass it down to mi familia here to let the people know where can you catch him. Mr. DOM.
Yes, sir.
People know where can they find Top Rope Wrestle Talk.
I'm going to say this.
Greatest name of all time. 3 awards, IG, man.
The worst. I'm going to say this now just so everybody knows, dude, because it's absolutely true. This is all subject to change, folks. Okay? But for now, find us on Facebook at Top Rope Wrestling Talk. Just search for that. Our group will come up. Invite yourself, public. Get involved in our threads. We're going to bring back pick forms. We got Sunday Night Cinema coming up with my man Brian, who's in the chat. We got a lot of stuff going on where we just kick it. We get ideas from you about the show. We answer your questions. We do whatever. So definitely search for us there. You can find us on Twitter at Top Rope WT. I made that, by the way. That makes sense, right? And then you can find us on Instagram, which Bruce blames me for because my name is on the account, but I run all the social media. So, of course, my name's on the fucking account. But it was all him. And I love him because it won us 3 awards in 3 years for worst Instagram handle ever. And that is at top_rope_wrestling_talk. Guys, do you see why I begged and pleaded, please, when we come up with this network, no underscores. None.
Almost
None.
Almost did like 5 underscores.
He was trying to like, no, please, my tribal chief. Please, I beg of you, my tribal chief. I beg and plead. And for any of our audio podcasts or YouTube videos from about the last 6 months, you can find us on the Rewind Wrestling Network. Just search YouTube or your favorite platform for WRE, WIND, PODCAST. Ivan loves this part. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. Ain't I great? Anything, but we've been around for 3 years. So for the other 2.5 years of content right now, go to YouTube, search for TRWT, parentheses, a Fox Den John, JAWN. It's a Philly thing because I fucking made it. See, I own up to this shit. From there, you can go to our audio podcast platforms, our merch, and everything else your little heart desires. And again, some of that might be subject to change. Stay tuned.
Because right now,
You think this is a game to me? I served hard time.
I really have, y'all.
Fickle. They're fickle.
oh, my tribal chief.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let the people know. And first, for the people.
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
There you go. Acknowledge the tribal
Sorry,
chief.
I was sneezing.
It's okay.
I must be allergic to the other tribal chief. That's why I acknowledge Devin.
You know what, Ivan? You know what, Devious One Professor? I'm going to acknowledge you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
the president.
Thank you. No, let me face it this way. Thank you for showing this hospitality, sir. I
Yes.
enjoyed myself having fun.
Yes. You
with
know
my
I love
brothers.
coming on with you, bro.
The bloodline. I enjoy virtual hug.
Bring it in. Oh, I gotta reach. I gotta stretch. That shoulder, man. I love
Thank
you,
you,
Tim,
sir.
but fuck you.
Thank you for being the professor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Bringing all these great podcasts together and forming a great network. So thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you, man. Yeah.
So yes, you can find the podcast. It's right here below. But we got Facebook. We got we got a great Facebook community called the Clark Street Wrestling Community. Shout out to the Pillars,
Psycho
Christopher,
approves.
Christian, and Spencer. Yes, Instagram, TikTok, good old TikTok. Yes, the Twitter. yes, YouTube, all those great websites, social medias, ClarkStreetWrestling.com, ST for the abbreviation. We have all your one-stop and shop needs. When I say one-stop and shop, of course, because we got merch too.
Merch.
You know when you see this, Clark Street is here. We have arrived. Yes. And you know, if you're out there in the Midwest freezing your ass off, all right, but not right now. It's kind of decent, but it is that type of hoodie weather to stay warm, stay toasty. Yes, I knew my brother had it. I was like, oh, he's ready.
I forgot he had the clip.
Clip.
There it is. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, you good, man.
Please don't put me back
on point. But if you're down there in southern hemisphere, in Brazil, and down there with the broadcast in Australia, get your ass off that hot ass sand. Get your Clark Street Wrestling beach towels, all right?
Beach towels.
This is a bad look, just like WrestleBread said. Get your ass off that hot ass sand. Yes, it is a bad look. I would trend you if you do it. I will trend you, goddammit. I swear I will. All right, ClarkStreetWrestling.com/store. Yo. Pleasure. It is decided. And then last shout out to my brother from another mother, Hafiz, the Nigerian Nightmare, the Messiah. One half of Clark Street as well. Shout out to you, sir. You are missed. But yes, you can catch us next Friday, and you can catch our previous episodes as well. Elimination Chamber predictions, along with the Bloodline of podcasting, the Elimination Chamber watch along party. All right, ClarkStreetWrestling.com.
That shit was fun, y'all. If you see it, you gotta see it.
Decided, yes.
There you go.
It is decided. It is decided.
That's right. So, all y'all Roman haters.
No, solo.
Mr. President.
You're gonna hear it all day.
Might have Tommy John surgery by the end of the weekend.
Oh man. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in a couple hours with Bakley. Give me about back in 4 hours. We're gonna recap New Japan, Battle to Valley. We'll talk about that with Bakley, who I'll be coming on later on. We're gonna be recapping the whole match card, the debut of Mercedes Moné, and of course with the aftermath that Dom mentioned earlier about the Jay White.
Yeah,
we're gonna give our opinion.
My bad.
It's all good.
Spike myself.
I'm waiting for the trouble chief to tell me. I'll
Damn
do it.
Dom. Do it. Do it.
No, solo.
Sorry.
Oh,
You brought up a good point, man. I had a.
No, you did a valid point too with it. I'm not bro. I'm not mad at you because
I was acknowledging you, my president.
I appreciate you. But man, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, subscribe to the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Hit that below. March 4th, we'll see you guys there with the launch party. And also don't forget to subscribe to us as well. Follow us. Everything is right below. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can catch us. The flagship will be on next Sunday because, we got to change some time zones. So we'll be on next Sunday as we'll be recapping the aftermath like tomorrow for Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Dynamite, Rampage. We're going to give it to you guys all next Sunday. And I'm excited. So, yes. Let's see. I'm going to start this. Yes! I got you. I got you, Sadie.
No, solo.
Damn it, my queen.
When your kid make a mess at home, play that clip.
No, solo.
I told you to make up the bed.
No, solo.
Look, I told you to keep that Taco Bell in the kitchen.
No, solo.
Oh my God!
Shit.
Why didn't you watch this?
No, solo.
Oh, we got her. The queen is
Oh, we got
Didn't I tell you to take out the goddamn trash?
Chief ever gave us.
Hey, the Travel Chief gave us a great clip to use. I'll tell you that, man. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, give me what?
Give me PTSD right now.
Oh, why did you say?
No, solo.
Done and done.
JD, don't tell me you're gonna take this clip and go to the supermarket. Why is it so expensive?
expensive.
That fucking clip, they're gonna be like,
No, solo.
Works for everything.
That?
Why is gas prices so high?
Gas go up 60 cents the next day.
Right?
The fuck?
No, solo.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh man.
Oh shit. We can do this all goddamn day.
Oh,
really could.
this is like,
A 7-hour live stream of just 3 hours of solo.
My boss ordered me to work overtime.
Boss wanted me to work overtime.
I gotta come in.
No, solo.
You denied my vacation.
No, solo.
No raise.
No, solo.
Oh shit. I love you guys. I really do.
Oh man.
Nothing's more fun than doing this. Nothing.
Oh my God.
I'm sweating from laughing.
Oh, me too. I'm fucking. I can't even breathe.
I know, right? I just got over pneumonia and now I can't breathe.
Double park. You went into the store real quick. Found out you got a fucking ticket.
Bro, like, what?
No, solo.
You go up to the parking attendant and you really fucking angry.
No, solo.
You spiked the shit. Oh my God.
Spiked the shit out of a meter maid.
$75.
No, solo.
Oh shit. Oh
my God.
I'm
I'm gonna have to
okay.
download this clip and put it on my phone. Just the audio.
Oh yeah.
You too, huh?
Yeah, that should stay in my phone, bro. That shit was saved in my phone.
Oh, you say, all right, yeah, I have to say that.
Texting me some bullshit right now. That's what I'm clapping back with. Like, what?
No, solo!
Oh my God, ladies. Oh shit. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the Bloodline Entertainment Network, Crushing Wrestling Podcast, Top Rope Wrestle Talk, the DeLorean, of course, the Tim King Show, the UW Pod. Man, we don't just all do podcasting.
Hell no.
Tell them what the fuck do we do, gentlemen? Tell them.
We make history.
The Bloodline Entertainment Network. Find all your sports and wrestling entertainment needs in one place as we form a new network that features several different podcasts, watch-alongs, sports and entertainment shows, and much more. The Bloodline Entertainment Network debuts March 5th.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!